Or let's bring in New York State Assemblyman and founder of Americans Against Anti-Semitism, Dov Hikind. Dov, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Lydia.
One of the latest resignations, former Minnesota GOP Representative Michelle Bachmann. She resigned this week from the foundation's National Task Force to Combat Semitism. In a statement she sent exclusively to Newsmax, Bachmann suggests Heritage appears to be on life support because its board failed to repair the breach. Bachmann went on to say inexplicably inconsistent voices of anti-Semitism on the political right were embraced and worse, defended by the leadership of the Heritage in what she says is the biggest PR disaster in Heritage's history. Your thoughts there? Because you got a lot of people that support Tucker. They're calling it, hey, he has a right to interview whomever he wants. What do you think?
Well, it's really sad and depressing to see what's going on the political right with the Heritage Foundation, one of the most important groups in this country, conservative groups, that you have the leader of that organization praise Tucker Carlson and the show that he had with I think, the #1 anti-Semite in America, someone who is a great fan of Adolf Hitler, someone who is a Holocaust denier, someone who really, literally blames Jews for every single problem in the world. Sounds familiar. And the head of the Heritage Foundation, he was sorry, but really hasn't done the right thing. There's a lack of courage, a lack of leadership. He should get out of the way for the sake of the conservative movement in this country. He is hurting the Republican Party, and we will pay for this. I'm telling you, this is shocking to me. When it comes to hate, Lydia, there's got to be one standard. I remember all of us, when things were happening on the left and are still happening, we were all united. It was unacceptable. It's unacceptable when it happens on the right. And I don't give a darn if it's Tucker Carlson or anyone else. If you indulge in anti-Semitism, you sponsor anti-Semitism, you are a bad guy. And we're not talking about canceling. Nobody's going to take away his show. But we're talking about doing the right thing, disassociating yourself from someone like Tucker Carlson, who I think, honestly, is not well. There's something wrong there. He is the #1 person in this country. You got Fuentes, who preaches the anti-Semitism, and you have someone like Tucker Carlson, who has a show dedicated to having Jew haters on. This is just the latest episode, Lydia. You know that. I mean, he's had people on his show who are anti-Semites, who hate America, historians who believe that Churchill was the bad guy, Adolf Hitler was not so bad.
Right.
And Tucker Carlson plays that game. It's sad, and it's going to hurt the Republican Party if something doesn't happen fast.
Dov, speak of the Republican Party, Representative Elise Stefanik, she was actually here in studio. She threw her hat into the ring in the next New York's governor's race. She's taking on Kathy Hochul, who's now buddied up to Marxist Zohran Mamdani. What do you think? I mean, obviously, I was kind of shocked because you didn't even have Schumer. Even Schumer didn't come out and back Mamdani, and obviously he always folds to the left. So 30 seconds to you. What do you think about Stefanik? She's standing up for Jews. She's standing up against anti-Semitism, and she is taking on Kathy Hochul head on.
Well, first of all, she's been an amazing leader, not just fighting anti-Semitism and getting things done, but in every single area. Look, she's got a tough fight. It's not going to be easy. We shouldn't fool ourselves. But Stefanik is someone who potentially can win this race. But we got a long way to go. And New York is a tough, tough place for a Republican to get elected. If anyone can do it, Elise Stefanik can do it. But let's not fool ourselves. Let's remember, we didn't take Mamdani seriously, and we should have. We need to be there, and Elise definitely can be the Republican governor of New York next year.
Dov Hikind, thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Thanks.
Information, truth, is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.